Okay, hello, and welcome to day 95, I'm pretty sure. I woke up at like 12 because my dad called me. I was kind of hoping to sleep a little later, but then I kind of was just like on my phone, and I was like waiting for yesterday's video to upload, and it was like taking forever. Or not yesterday, the day before yesterday's video to upload. And so yeah, now it's like, I don't know, probably like 3. And I do work at 7:30 tomorrow, which means I have to be asleep early. So I am kind of in a rush, which means I'm gonna have like my big breakfast today with this oatmeal bowl. And I don't think I'm gonna eat my second. Like, I'm just gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna go do my homework, do my reading, and then once I do that, I will go to the gym as soon as possible so I can come home and have time to make dinner and stuff like that. But other than that, all I have to do today is read, go to the gym, do cardio, stretch, hit my macros, do homework. What else? I think that's about it. Edit yesterday's video. And yeah, I was 170.8 this morning, which is good to be in the 170s, barely, but at least we're there. And yeah, I also, like, I feel like day 100 is pretty fast approaching, so I don't know what I'm going to do that day, or if I should even do anything. But y'all can let me know if you're watching this, if you have any ideas. But yeah, here's the macros for this breakfast. And here is breakfast. So I got spinach yesterday, so now we have spinach for our eggs, bread, turkey, bacon, cheese, yogurt bowl, peanut butter, all that jazz. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this, eat my oatmeal, do my homework, read, and then I'll see you when I'm talking about what I read. And then I'll probably show you my pre-workout carbs, which is gonna be bananas probably. So goodbye. Oh, okay. I didn't know I had clicked record. Okay, so I did my reading for today. It's 4:50 right now. So I'm not gonna be asleep on time, I already know. But today I read Joshua chapter 13 and 14. So 13 is kind of like a time skip because it starts by saying when Joshua was old and advanced in years. And then it basically explains God's instruction to an elderly Joshua to divide the remaining land of Canaan among the 9.5 tribes of Israel, even though much of it was already conquered. So basically, like, all the land that they conquered so far, like, they had divided it among themselves, but there was still more land to divide and conquer. So it says the chapter details how the land east of the Jordan was already divided and how the rest would be allocated, emphasizing the fulfillment of God's promise while he was acknowledging unfinished work. A key point is that the Levitical tribes received no land inheritance because their portion was the Lord himself, supported by the tithes of the other tribes. So yeah, the tribe of Levi doesn't get any portion of land or anything like that because the Lord is their portion, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's what happens in chapter 13. And then chapter 14 is kind of like a continuation of what the rest of the tribes get. So it says Joshua 14 explains the distribution of land in Canaan to the tribes of Israel after the conquest, focusing on the tribe of Judah's request for their inheritance. So basically, this guy that was basically sent out to scout the land by Moses, basically when he came back, he was one of the ones that wasn't like fear-mongering all the Israelites. And he like stayed loyal to the Lord. So, and then he basically talks how he's like 85 years old now, and how he says, "I am still as strong today as I was the day Moses sent me forth, with no less vigor, whether it be for war or any other tasks." And then he's basically requesting that he gets. It says Caleb asked Joshua for the hill country of Hebron, which the Anakites inhabit. Caleb's request demonstrates his continued strength, faith, and wholehearted devotion to God, which was the reason he was granted this inheritance. So when he requests, he says, "Now give me this mountain range which the Lord promised me that day. As you yourself heard true, the Anakim are there, with large fortified cities, but if the Lord is with me, I shall be able to dispossess them, as the Lord promised. So like, they're still living there, like these giants. They're Anakites, or the Anakim are like those giant people, and they're still living there. But he's like, you know what? Give me this land as long as I'm with the Lord. They're not going to stand a chance. And so Joshua grants his request, and he receives it as inheritance. So, yeah, that is my reading for the day. There's only 10 more chapters left in the book of Joshua, so a pretty short book of the Bible, TBH, but yeah, it's 4:52, so I should go eat my bananas and what else? Yeah, go to the gym. So here's the macros for my bananas, and yeah, that's it for now. So also, I did my homework. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I will see y'all when I am not talking about whatever, I just did that, when I'm eating dinner. Goodbye. Hello, welcome to dinner. It's currently probably like 11 o'clock, but since I didn't have like a second meal today, I just have pasta for dinner to fill my calories. I'm a little over, like 100 and something calories over, which is okay. But what else? Yeah, I went to the gym, I did push, I did my cardio, I stretched, I did all that. I did my reading earlier, so that means this can be the outro. But anyways, here's the macros for dinner, and here is dinner in all its glory. And what else? That's it, really. I still have to edit yesterday's video, and shower and go to bed. But I'll probably be a little sleep deprived tomorrow. But what I do want to do is, for my accounting quiz, I want to use 3 of my attempts and like actually try and learn, like have like an AI like teach me how to do these problems, because in reality, accounting is the only class that I have a final for, because bio doesn't have a final. I just need to do the quizzes for extra credit. History has a final, which is like a paper, which I can start like next week. And then information systems, I don't know. I really don't know what that's going to be, but I'm just not really worried about it. Then there's accounting, which is accounting. So yeah, that is that. But yeah, there's nothing more to discuss. Okay, so here's the macros for the day. Honestly, I wanted to build my Lego today, my Lego of Doom and Despair, but I didn't find the time, so I'll hopefully do that one of these upcoming days. But yeah, that is it for today. If you're watching, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, like if you want, comment if you want, subscribe if you want. And I will see y'all tomorrow for day 96. Goodbye.